What's going on, YouTube? So today we're gonna make a quick little video kind of introducing another project to you guys. This is a vehicle that I've been very excited to get my hands onto. Been waiting a few years for this vehicle to come out. I never really thought if it was gonna come out or not. I'm very pumped. I'm just gonna jump into it and show you guys over here. You know, the Rebel's not going anywhere. This is just something completely new to you guys. And here it is. It's a Jeep with a bed. It is the Gladiator. 2020 Jeep Gladiator Sport in all its glory. Being a Jeep guy, very excited for this vehicle to come back out. You know, I had two Rubicons in the past. This isn't the Rubicon. The Rubicon honestly was way out of the budget. This is the Sport, and even getting this one, it wasn't cheap, but very excited to start this build. Yeah, we can see it right there, just parked up next to the Rebel. Oh yeah, this is gonna be real fun. Already got a bunch of parts for it, so I'm just gonna kind of dive into it, give you a quick little overview, and then we can dive into the project. So the Rebel's not going anywhere. I'm gonna keep the Rebel, still the daily driver. This is just gonna be another fun weekend cruiser, just kind of build up a little bit. So yeah, this is the Sport model. They also have the Sport X Max Tow, Overland, and the Rubicon. So this is the bottom tier when it comes to trim options, which, you know, honestly it's kind of fine for me because it's really, you know, base. So more or less everything that you would get with the Rubicon I'm going to be adding aftermarket anyways. So, you know, these little baby tires right here, those are going to be upgraded. The fenders, eventually we're going to be replacing those. We're going to get some rock rails. I'm waiting for those to come in. They've already been ordered. Spray and bed liner, that's going to happen this week as well, because, you know, I guess the dealership couldn't even do that for you. You know, this is pretty base, but it's going to be really awesome because it just means we're going to get to build it to exactly how we want it. There's just so many little hidden things that Jeep like to do on their cars. See, like down here has the little Willis Jeep logo on the wheels. Another thing right over here, 419. I don't know if you can see that, kind of stamped on there. This is what I was, you know, saying before. On the inside, the floor mats, it's like a treasure map. You see it has like the little X marks the spot, and then the same thing on the roof, you like the little camo on there. So, you know, really cool little cars. Jeep Gladiator logo right there, it's really cool. Oh, then another thing I saw right up in here, see on the headlight, you see like right in the middle there, kind of looks like a little Jeep grill. Really cool. But I'm very excited. Probably gonna take the doors off, the roof off, fold the windshield down in the next video, show you guys all that. So let's check out the key real quick. It's definitely a new design compared to the JK. I'm not too sure if it's pretty, you know, if it's the same as the JL, but definitely a cool little design. It still has a little flip up, which is kind of rare. You don't really see that too often. Also has the remote start, so give it a little start for you too, so you can hear how it sounds. It's nothing too impressive, but why not? So quiet. But yep, there you go. Backup cameras right there on the bed. A Wrangler truck, man. It is sick. Look at that self-opening right there for the tailgate. Has the little LED lights on the bed. So, I mean, the bed, it's definitely a small bed. You could definitely reach in and touch the bottom of it quite easily. Can't do that with the Rebel. Yeah, see, I'm short as shit, but you definitely can't. But let's just take another back comparison here of the two. You see here, cloth interior, leather wrapped wheel, really nice. Still very utilitarian inside. There you go, 4-wheel drive, it's automatic. So you got your window switches and all that in the center because the doors come off on these things, just like the Wrangler. The roof comes off as well. Looking nice. Put screen right there and push to start. It is super quiet compared to my truck. Definitely would be carbon exhaust, but there you can see nice gauges. It looks really nice. Really nice layout. You go back seat as well. There, you know, there's not a lot of room. It's not a ton of room, but if you're used to the Jeep, then you know this is standard interior size for a Jeep. So let's go over some of the interior a little bit right here. So kind of like on the trucks as well. You got your voice commands over here, phone, hang up, answer. You know, here you go, your controls here to just navigate through the screen. Over here is your cruise control, wipers, turn signals. You got your trip counter up there. Over here you got, obviously, you know, touch screen radio, really nice. Then you got your climate controls down here as well. All that's on display. Compass, settings, apps. Basically, you know, it's like the Uconnect, kind of like the on the Ram as well. Backup camera. That backup camera is great quality. It's definitely way better than the camera on my Rebel. So that's, you know, that's a big improvement. You know, good for you, Mopar. All right, so right off the bat, I just have to comment and say I'm very surprised with how smooth this truck drives. I guess I'm kind of biased. I'm basing it off of my old Rubicons where, you know, they were lifted, bigger tires, stiffer suspensions. You know, I didn't really drive them in stock form too much, but I will say very smooth. It honestly kind of reminds me a little bit of how my Rebel used to drive with the stock air ride, which it's very surprising, and you know, I shouldn't be making that comparison at all, but that's honestly what it kind of reminds me of. Let's check out this acceleration right now. You guys are looking quiet. Woo! Okay, it's got a little pick-me-up to it. Definitely not a V8, but it's no slouch. Like a loser, I'm doing a little bit of a road comparison on a Gladiator. I really should be comparing this off-road, but you know, it's not quite there yet. Well, don't worry, we'll be taking it off-road soon enough. Big upgrade from the JK's interior. They've definitely improved it a lot. It's a lot nicer. It's definitely more refined. But yeah, excuse my ignorance. I don't really know a lot about the JL. This might be identical to the JL's interior, and if that's the case, good job, Jeep. You are definitely improving in the interior department. I have a lot of parts for this car already. New wheels and tires are coming. They might look pretty similar to those. They're gonna look very similar actually. But let me show you what else we got over here. So, as you can see, rough country suspension, lift kit right here, rugged ridge, tube doors right here, big old Smitty built box right there, front bumper. That's all we've gotten so far. Wheels and tires are coming. It should be here tomorrow. The tube doors in there, they're only the front doors. The rear doors haven't been shipped yet. They're still pre-production or back ordered, one of the two. And the side steps, those were pre-ordered as well. So as soon as those get in here, it's when we can start, you know, doing the build. Also, the winch is on its way as well. And then I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do as far as lighting and, you know, different other accessories. But I'm very happy that Jeep is back in the stable. Very excited to kind of jump into this project and document it for you guys. Like I was saying, the Rebel's not going anywhere. Still going to be doing a lot to the Rebel. So I know most of you subscribers, you signed up because of the Rebel. So don't worry, it's not going anywhere. It's my baby. I love this truck. But Hopefully you guys like Jeeps as well. It seems like a lot of people that have Rebels had or still have Jeeps, so hopefully you guys like this as well. So I'm not going to waste your time. This is just going to be a quick little introductory video. If you like it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate that. Stick around for both of the projects. Have a good one. Later.